Welcome back to another video, guys. Hopefully you are all doing well. It's been a crazy June on this channel. First of all, I want to say that I really do appreciate all the support. You guys have been going nuts, dude. So God bless you guys, man. You guys have been throwing the thumbs up like crazy. A lot of new subs. We're on the road to 1 mil. We've also been posting a lot of football content around the Club World Cup, so if you want to watch that stuff, that channel's down below. You might have seen it on recommended at this point. And I'm posting those on Spotify as well. I'm trying to start posting consistently on Spotify as we're doing way more of the daily football videos. So if you guys want to go support, like the playlist, cold from you guys, man. Anyways, this video was kind of a long time coming. I've been wanting to make this video for probably like 2 days now. I just haven't gotten around to it. We've had a tough schedule with what we've been posting, and we've had some crazy videos go up recently. I feel like we're always the community that we just hold EA accountable. I read through the FIFA Reddit from time to time. I also just kind of check out the content, and man, the last couple days, EA has been really rubbing me the wrong way, and I'm going to explain why. All right, and the Reddit post in the background is kind of talking about where I'm feeling, and it's exactly where I'm at. The summer is supposed to be one of the most fun times on this game, right? It is. It's supposed to be the most you can grind, you can get some good stuff, and we look at like the premium pass this season, right? They've done a good job because ultimately the 500K is extremely worth it, right? You get all these crazy players as you get to the end of the season. You get guys like Kaká, you get guys like Leao, okay? This is where EA, they're really pissing me off because they are completely, not only are they every single day putting the majority of the good content in the store, okay? They're now doing this thing where this weekend all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, they have released in the last like 4 to 5 days, right? I think this guy is saying it's a total cost of 2.4 million coins of Evos or $65 of Evos, okay? $65, all right? And it's not even just the value of the 65. It's not all of that. It's more the fact that what EA is doing is instead of now in the past where they would drop you a 98 Butragueño, right? They would, and it would be an SBC. They're doing this route where, you know, you got to do the SBC and then you go over to the Evos, right? And then you got to spend, if you don't got the 300K, you know, you can't just craft fodder into the player. You got to give them coins or you got to spend 10 bucks. And like the route that EA is going with this, I understand that, you know, you are getting a guaranteed player. Quite frankly, to me, it's disgusting. It's disgusting because we're in the Shapeshifters promo. This was a promo where we used to have a 98 Butra, cards that are really fun to kind of sit there and do the exchanges and grind for. That's a part of it. And are we going to have a whole summer of EA's doing this crap? Because to me, I think they're getting away with it. I think some people are complaining, but people are just kind of like, okay, it's cool. It's disgusting, man. We all should be able to hold EA accountable when we spend 50 to 100 bucks on this game every single year, right? You and me. And you know, if you're one of those guys like, oh, this guy's complaining again, I'm just holding him accountable. I think it's a load of crap. This should be a 98 rated SBC with whatever squads EA wants to put, but that gives everybody incentive to sit there, do SBCs, and grind. But no, instead of EA making this game fun, what they're doing this year is they're leaving this bitter taste in every single person's mouth, right? And I need to rant about it in a calm way today because it pisses me off. Right? Of course, there's a paid option to speed it up and get through it. And you look at the 300K, guys, 300K in this game is very hard to get right now. Even if you play the whole weekend league, most of the market of the cards you're going to pack are like 30 to 50K. It is not easy to get a lot of coins in this game at the moment with where the market is at. It's not even that. We look at this Berbatov guy, right? EA releases a Berbatov SBC. For the shapeshifter side of things, I actually think it's a really good concept. Like, I like that. It's cool, tall, aerial plus, or not aerial plus, but you know, that's the vibe that Berbatov gives you, right? And so EA releases the SBC, and then they put the Evo paid, just like Butra. It's a common trend. 200K or 700 FC points. So $7 or 200,000 coins. And like, you look at the Evo, the stats are good, but guys, we all play this game. We know what stats are about. It's not all about that this year. It's about playstyle. So you have a center back or a DM, but he has anticipate, first touch, tiki-taka, and jockey. So it's just a weird card. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. You know, you got this 500K Evo. You got an Evo that the one is on the phone of training camp, which does it even show you? It makes a 98 rated card, but you don't even get the card for 20. When do you get it? In 20 days? In 20 days, we're assuming, you know, footies is July 11th. I guess you'll have the card to start footies, but is he going to be worth it when you look at the prices on the market? I guess it's a unique item, but again, 10 bucks, 500K. And that one is quite crazy. That one does make it a 98 rated. So that one, I'm like, okay, you know, you got all these ones coming out where, you know, you can make, I think it's what? This one was for, if you had the Zidane, basically you can upgrade your Zidane for 250K. Where does EA think everybody's having these coins from? Oh, wait, guys, EA knows you don't have those coins. They're putting the paid option to make you buy it. Don't even get me started, guys. Don't even get me started when it comes to the Evos, man. It's just for me, guys, it's really been annoying. And, you know, like, not to mention, you know, to also just include this part, right? So you log into Ultimate Team, right? And EA gives you this Yashin and this check, right? Instead of having a cool grind where, yes, some of it was gameplay, when you get the gameplay stuff done and you do the traits, you then got to go into Evos and you got to spend 400K, man, or 10 bucks. So can we just go over how in 4 or 5 minutes, I just showed you like 50 bucks worth of Evos, like more than the game, and we're in the 10th month of the game, and this is usually where EA on a Friday would drop a 98 Yashin or 98 check as SBCs with 20 squads, and everybody gets excited because you're going to sit there for 2 hours doing 85 10s or doing the upgrades to get these cards, and now we're just going fully to coins or paid, and it's not sustainable. You know, this Reddit post is spot on, right? Because you look at everything EA put here. Dude, at some point, if EA continues this route for the whole summer, everybody's going to run out of coins, bro. Like if you have 7 mil right now and this continues for 3 weeks, you're not going to be able to hang. It's just not possible. So, you know, EA to me, the final straw with this part of the video, because we're going to have 2 parts in this video, it just disgusts me because instead of EA bringing that feeling good content, which we just had on Saturday, they make the 83 plus to the 82 and it's worse. They got to do this stuff where they're trying to monetize every single person, every single user to the last freaking penny, man. Like the last penny. They're trying to get every cent out of you until you quit this game. It's why when you go in the store, there's 30 packs. We talk about this all the time, right? There's no going back with that stuff. But this stuff, EA, come on, man. You guys should know better, bro. Charging this amount of coins, charging this amount of points, it's disgusting, man. The whole point of Evos, this is what people forget. The whole point of Evos was that you log into this game and you can Evo players. And the Evos that are available for free are all horrendously bad, behind the power curve. And not to mention, not all of them, but a lot of them, you need to play like 10 matches to get a mid card. A 3 playstyle card with 1 playstyle that doesn't make sense and bad stats. It's just, for me, guys, it's nasty work from EA that they make every single decent to good Evo paid. And every single bad one is free with 3 times the game. EA, this game is supposed to be fun. People are supposed to log on to this game, want to grind, not go to the menus and want to rage and rant because of the Evos. Now, that's part 1, okay? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. I wanted to talk just about this part because it just makes me mad. Like, honestly, I'm not even a huge Evo guy because for me, at this point, you can see the amount of Evos. It's kind of like the store packs. It's too much for me to keep up with. EA's releasing too many of these. It's not special anymore. It was really cool in the beginning when there was more rarity of these Evos, and it was a special day when you had a crazy Evo. Now it just feels like another day. I think EA is doing too much, and I made a rant on this earlier in the year about the promos and about the SBCs and the power curve, and that leads me to my next point, all right? We're going to talk about FC 26 a little bit in this video. I don't know how I'm going to title this video, all right? Guys, this is concerning to me, okay? So if you guys haven't seen this, this has been what's coming out from the leakers. This is the pre-order bonus, okay? So if you pre-order before August 26th, okay? Now, most years recently, EA is charging $100 for the Ultimate Edition, all right? $100. I think in Europe last year, I think it was like 120 or something. It was even more for you guys, okay? Now, we've seen with the way this game went this year, it was so bad. They put it on sale really early. It was like $30. It's on Game Pass this month. It's just, it's not held the value throughout the year, you know? And most years, EA will be able to charge the price for their game. They lowered it instantly, right? So what is EA doing this year, okay? So if you pre-order the game, you get the premium pass, which, to be fair, guys, if it's valued at 500K or 2,000, what is it? No, 500 points? No, I don't know how many points it is. Is it 1,000 points? Either way, if it's valued at 500K, that alone is going to be worth it, okay? Because these premium passes are no joke. The free pass last year was pretty good at the start. 7 days of early access. That's the main reason I'll do it for a content creator. You get, I guess, a player pick Evo for FIFA 25. So that's, you know, if you think that's really cool, that's just probably something that if somebody's playing this game, it's incentivized to pre-order for next year because they'll be happy to get something on this game. And then you get an additional Evo slot from launch, so you get 2 Evos instead of 1. It says up to 4,600 or 6,000 FC points. I'm not really sure what that means. That's a little gray area. And here's where I want to rant. And I know you guys will be surprised because you'll be like, why are you ranting about EA giving us an icon? Okay? I'm going to explain why I'm actually ranting about that. Now, will it be a fun stream? Will it be a great video for you guys to watch? Absolutely. The content of everybody getting an icon from launch, the content is there, right? Who says no to that, right? Now, obviously, you got like 100 icons in this game, and, you know, a lot of people probably won't get good polls, but I'm going to say this, okay? I just look at that and I'm already worried about the game next year. I'm already super worried about the game because this year I felt like, and last year, EA started to lose the community because they're moving the power curve too fast. It's just going too quick. I felt like EA just from the jump this year, it's too many Evos, too many players, too easy to get better teams. And something that made FIFA so good throughout the years has been how hard it is to actually get your team better, right? Working your way from those golds up to the next level has been the joy of FIFA. And I'm sitting here saying, so we're going to all log in if we pre-order this game and we're getting an icon. Now, there's no going back now, okay? Because this clearly is what EA's gone with. This is the marketing campaign for it. I disagree with this play so much, man. It's one thing if EA's giving everybody, a hero or a UCL hero and it's like in October or November. That's one thing. That's one thing. An icon from launch. So you're telling me if we had 100 people open these, that like 10 people are going to see cards above 1 mil? Like some guys are going to get Maradona and Pele and Cruyff and and R9. Like obviously the very lucky people. I'll probably get Veron and you'll probably get Kluivert. But my point to you is this. Don't you guys think something's wrong with that? The day we log in, like in terms of the power curve, like if you're going through and you're grinding out the game and you're facing against like a freaking crazy icon on launch. Now, what's the upside to it? Well, I guess the upside is that, you have a club legend if you get a good one. And, some icons are not even usable on launch. There's some every year that are just not even that good on launch day. So I think maybe EA is looking at it from this perspective saying, hey, if we just give this out, at least most are usable. So maybe some of the ones that people don't use as much are going to be more usable for the first 2-3 weeks before people move on. However, guys, we usually don't get our first icon pack in FIFA until like the second month or the end of the first month. So I just worry about this because I'm like, has EA not listened to any of the community about the promos or the power curve this year, and are they just going to continue in the way and just get worse and worse? More paid evos, more way to milk money out of you guys. I worry, man. An icon from launch. The first month is usually spent where people are grinding out the game and doing the foot drafts and using golds, and we've seen less and less of that in the last couple years. And I've been trying to tell EA, EA, that's something people really miss. And now we're going to all have icons on the first day of FC 26 if we pre-order the game. Now, I'm going to have one because I'm pre-ordering this game. And most of you guys will pre-order this game. If you are still watching this video and you played FC 25, this has been the worst year of the game. Like, everyone knows that. I think the next month or two with footies and the end of Shapeshifters, if everything goes well, it's a fun time. It's already been more fun this last week than the whole of Team of the Season. So I'm still not going to sit there even though I'm having fun, which we deserve to have on the menus and trying out goats and having everybody with roles and traits. We deserve that because this has been a rough year. But man, do you guys feel the way I'm feeling about this icon from launch, or you think it's cool? Because I sit there and I look at the downside of it, man, and I don't want to get too excited about it because I worry, is EA just going to spiral this power curve year after year and they're just going to end up messing up the game even more, man? So let me know your thoughts, guys. I just want to talk about these two things because the Evos is pissing me off. I don't even have the funds, man, to sit here. I want to go on and like grind out this check and this Butra. And bro, it's a lot, man. And I'm running RTG, so I don't spend money on the game. And I'm like, dude, it's the summer, man. I just want to use these cards and go for it. And it's so tough for the average player with the way they're taking Evos. It's supposed to be a free thing. It's supposed to be a way you can make your player better by playing more games, incentivizing gameplay grind. And the pre-order, I worry about the power curve. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Your thoughts are very important to me. I wanted to make this video tonight because I wanted to get something off my chest about that. And thanks for watching the video. Peace.